Tax time checklist. It is myOrganized.life live, January 21st, 2019, only X number of days before tax day, which is the 15th. I should have done the math on that before we went live, but
yes, and you could ask me, but I don't know.
We don't know because you don't like those number quizzes because it flusters you, doesn't it?
It does.
Well, welcome to myOrganized.life live. I'm John Hunt,
and I'm Leanne Thompson.
and this is the show where we give you organizing tips, advice, and now that it's the beginning of the year, getting you ready to look at last year's taxes. Never too
early to start.
That's right,
but actually you can kind of prep all year round, and this is kind of what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, we have a bunch of podcasts on tax preparation. If you go to sme.com/podcast, you can find that. But you know what's interesting? I think what triggered this for us is last week they gave us our what's that?
Our W-2s.
W-2s.
Yes.
So you're probably getting some of those, and it's like, oh, that's usually like the last thing you kind of need.
Right. Yeah.
Because everything else you could collect during the year and keep it in a nice,
like you drop every single receipt.
Yes, you do that. You
or me,
do that.
I don't keep anything, and it's just.
Well,
And they changed the stuff has changed a little bit.
Yeah, supposedly the new tax form is line 1. How much did you make? Line 2.
We actually started ours over the weekend, and it's a lot different.
And line 2, send that to the government.
Pretty much.
Because they pretty much take everything.
It's simple.
Yeah,
it's very simple.
Why not? I guess they do good things with it.
Yes, yeah.
They plow our streets here in the winter. That's nice, right?
That is.
Those guys have to get up in the middle of the night to do that.
There's no snow to do that right now.
That's right.
That's
but
okay.
Anyway, okay.
Let's talk about what we're
talking about. We're going to talk about a checklist because if you work with professional organizers like we do all the time, they love their checklists.
They love the checklists.
Because checklists actually take a lot of the thinking out of it, and just, everything that you need to think about is kind of done.
Right.
So a lot of times now, this time of year, if you use an accountant or someone, they send you like the tax organizer.
To get ready. Yeah.
It's like they pretty much tell you everything you need. They fill it out and charge you money.
Right.
Which is kind of a nice deal. But they work
if you're
hard
them,
too.
yeah.
But we do happen to have a checklist.
We do.
A tax time checklist over at sme.com. In fact, if you went to sme.com/checklist, you can find that. It's called Tax Time Checklist. It's a 2-pager, which is a long one, but
it is, yeah.
It covers a lot of things that you really want to think about starting to get together. Now, I think it was about season 2. We did a podcast.
Yes, we did.
With Louise Kurzika. I was going to call her Leanne Kurzika, but that's you.
That's me. Not Leanne.
Okay.
Louise Kurzika.
Yes, and we
podcast number 116.
116. So what do? You go to
sme.com/podcast. Scroll down.
Oh boy, we're gonna have it. It's Monday. What do you think?
Monday. Gosh, you'd think it was early morning or something.
Yeah. Okay. Scroll down to number 116, right? Okay.
Yes.
sme.com/podcast.
Yeah, there you
Scroll
go.
down. I want you to do the little hand sign.
Scroll down to 116, and you'll see
Louise Kurzika. And it's called, what's the...
Organizing for Tax Preparation,
so,
but she talks a lot in there about the checklist, amongst other things. So we're just highlighting the checklist.
We're highlighting the checklist today. In fact, let's watch that clip right now of Louise Kurzika talking about the tax time checklist.
And lo and behold.
You guys happen to have the tax time checklist with you?
It's not just a 1-page because it's taxes. It's a 2-page.
So anytime we're dealing with the government, we got to have lots of paper. So
But this is great because, again, you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Even if your accountant sends you a tax organizer to fill out, this is a fast study and a quick way. And I've put it into one of these Poly Project jackets.
Yes.
That Smead makes, which are really nice because they're secure really on 3 sides when you use the flap. Because as I gather items, I can take my dry erase marker and next to the little notation item, I can fill in the little circle as I get things. So it's really clear to me when I look at this, what am I missing? What have I already retained and received? And I could even, if I wanted to, note if these are in more than one location, where the location is. But ideally, we're going to keep them as we gather them all in one place.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times your tax accountant will give you a list of like forms, but not like where would you keep them or how you would categorize or organize them, right?
That's right. So this kind of helps with that. Now, there's another way that you can look at this because there's basically income and there's deductions.
Yeah.
So where would you have all that information? your previous year's tax returns.
Exactly, yeah.
So another way to make sure that what things on this list are relevant to you is to pull out those last couple years and make those be the ones you might highlight. Right. As you go along here, like, okay, then I don't have to worry about the ones that aren't highlighted because I don't have anything related to mileage driving for volunteer activities. Right. So I'm not going to worry about that. And that even condenses the list to something even more manageable, because we know from organization we get overwhelmed when there's too much to do. So if we can break it down into manageable steps and groups and categories, we're much more likely to be successful at it.
All right.
Okay, so
lots of information.
Yeah, so if you want that checklist, you go to smead.com/checklist.
Yes.
Scroll down.
I don't know how far.
It's like 3 or 4 rows.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Okay, but if you want to see the whole podcast that drove that whole episode there,
right,
then you go to smead.com/podcast.
We're getting a lot of directions.
Scroll down, number 116,
yes.
Louise Korzika.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Smead has a lot of resources for people, and tax time is
it's
perfect,
a big thing.
and especially for being organized.
Right.
You know, everyone's like, where did my receipts go? You know. So again, you know, we have a lot of podcasts on that. But number 116, great one, talks about preparation. She talks about the checklist and a bunch of other tools that you can use to help be organized. So make sure you check that out.
Exactly.
Good deal. Okay, I think we made it through that.
Whew, that was a tongue twister.
Tomorrow we're going to talk about time management, some tips.
Oh my gosh, time management in the workplace.
Say that 10 times fast. Okay, and then Wednesday we have
podcast
part 2, Ellen DeLapp.
Oh, right.
Productivity, ADHD, yes.
Okay.
We saw part 1 last week. We'll stop there.
We'll stop there.
Yeah, we're stop while we're.
No, yeah, we're.
I was going to say we're stop while we're ahead, but I don't even know if we're ahead right now. We're kind of behind. But
still waiting for the bus.
Anyway, we do this show here, in case you're new and haven't left yet. We do this here Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Central, 3 Eastern, noon Pacific.
Pacific?
That was not planned.
Wow.
Boy, we
Pacific.
We need some elocutionary.
We need to do some exercises before we speak.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. Well, you know.
We'll just let go. We'll see you tomorrow.
You get what you get, right? Okay. When it's live, and sometimes we just don't talk. So anyway.
Or don't talk correctly.
That's right. Okay. Well, we'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central, 3 Eastern, noon Pacific, right here, myOrganized.life live. Get organized now at myOrganized.life. Need to turn those piles into files? We've got you covered. Hundreds of organizing products in a dazzling array of colors and sizes. There's an organizing solution for you. Shop online and they're delivered right to your office. Get organized now. Go to myOrganized.life. That's myOrganized.life. Get organized now at myOrganized.life.